Hi, welcome to Cowboy Studio and our instructional video series. Today I want to show you how to put together the 16-inch Speedlite beauty dish. Same principle is going to apply for the 22. So when you're looking at the beauty dish itself, of course the center has the bowl part that's going to throw the light back so that it comes out from the rounded dish. This does have two different notches on these poles that it's out on, so you can either leave it on the inner notch or kind of pull it out so that it's at the outer notch. You'll notice that it does change the throw on the light a little bit, so especially when you're on those closer shots you can kind of experiment, see which way you prefer it. So then if we're looking at attaching the bracket itself, we're going to be looking at the back here. There is going to be the one screw thread that is going to be where this bracket attaches on. But first things first, when you look at this bracket, you'll notice that at the bottom part, it has this little bump out along the side where you would attach the bracket itself. On the other side, it has two little bump outs at the top. What those are going to do, they're going to kind of grip the edge up here and hold the bracket in place so that it's not able to rotate back and forth, but so that it's locked on once it's screwed down. So with that in mind, since this one has a stop down here so that the bracket can't fall off, you do actually have to insert the Speedlite back first if you want to be able to put your flash onto this box. Now you'll notice this is going to be adjustable up and down. That'll accommodate for different Speedlite heights. And so you can actually, get it so that your Speedlite is centered to this back bracket. Now, when we're looking at the washers that are included, we often get questions on this, because there are two of these little plastic ones and two of the little metal ones. And people often wonder, well, I can't find a place for all four of them. Two of these are actually spares. You're not going to use them. They're just backups in case you ever lose these washers, because since you would assemble and deassemble this so often, it does tend to happen. When you're considering the washers themselves, the plastic one is going to go between the Speedlite bracket, beauty dish, and the back bracket. The washer is going to go on top of that, and then your pole is going to insert through. So when I'm going to assemble it, I actually like to go ahead and just slide the metal washer on, slide through that bracket, slide on the plastic piece, and then I'm just going to go ahead and take it here, line it up, and start screwing it in. Make sure that it's in place so that the teeth are up there resting on the edge. And then it's just going to screw down. So the reason for those washers is that they help to kind of protect the bracket from getting too scratched up, and eventually it could wear down the back. And that's basically it. Your Speedlite beauty dish is set up. The only other piece to it is going to be the actual diffuser itself. A lot of people look at these and think they're a little too small for the beauty dishes, but if you are careful as you put them on, they're just going to slide right on. Now on the larger ones, sometimes that is a little more difficult to do. It does help if you have a third hand or if you use your elbow to hold down one edge. But on these smaller ones, it should be just as simple as stretching it over like I just did. Now if you have any questions about this product or any of our others, please visit the CowboyStudio.com website.